Hi everybody, thanks so much for watching my video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. So today I'm going to work on my wolf pattern that I just finished up. It's a raw edge applique design. And it's in the description for you to download. All you have to do is follow the instructions and you'll have your pattern. Once you have the pattern, you'll need to lay it out and tape it together. And that's it. Iron-on fusibles. And we'll need our fabrics. And choosing fabric has always been a challenge for me. But I've decided that I'm going to go with the browns, blacks, beiges, and white. And I was going to go for amber in the eyes, but I do not have any amber fabric. So today I'm going to use Perlon Wonder Under 805 for my design. Transfer. It's not quite tall enough unless I turn it the other way. So I'm just going to measure on my pattern as far as I think I'll need. Which I'm going to go ahead and cut it as big as the pattern is. Now I notice this pattern is cut off a little bit here at the end, but I can just draw that in. It's just a little V. If it comes that way, I apologize. It's always a little wrinkly. So what I like to do is snip some paper clips, especially when I'm doing the biggest part. And I'll just paper clip them down. I'll fold it pretty good. And I'll just grab a pencil, and I'm going to outline, it's beige is not in the, that I'm using, the darker beige is not in the ears or at the top of the head. So I'm going to just go around the rest of the part just a little bigger than this second. There's the second line. So it'll be just outside that line, all the way around. I definitely want to make sure that I have enough when I place my black or dark brown on top of it. So I'll cut this out and iron it onto my fabric. Okay, so the Wonder Under is attached to my fabric. And now all I've got to do is cut this out. So what I'd like to do is I work on a piece of parchment paper. I don't put it directly on the back right away. I like just to use the parchment paper and then iron on everything to the fabric I have laid out. So the next thing we need to do is cut out the top part, which is pretty much one color. so I have my ears and the top of the head cut out, and I have ironed the main piece to a piece of parchment paper. It sticks pretty well for a while. So now I'm going to move on. Before I start worrying about taping it, I want to get my pieces all cut out. I'm going to take my fusible that I have left over and see where things fit best and just start tracing. Now, each piece individually you want to trace. And I'm not concerned with tracing it from the back side, and I just mark it with the word I, because this is a mirror image. So whatever's on the left will be on the right. I'm just going to trace all my pattern pieces out. I'm going to put eye color, because that's where, no, not eye black. So I just marked it with the word eye and black. I'll go back here and trace it for the color. Right on that eye color. I forgot to mention that since I'm using pencil, I will put another piece of parchment on over the fabric when I iron these on, because that pencil can get on the iron and then it gets on your fabric. Got some right here. So I'll continue tracing all the pieces. I'll mark them, put the color that I want them to be, and then start ironing them onto the back of my fabric. Now this pattern you can change however you want. I mean, if you want another line here, or if you want the eyes bigger, whatever, you can just draw out whatever you would like on here. It doesn't have to be exactly what I have. So I have all my pieces cut out. And now I've placed my pattern down first, and then I have my parchment paper with my biggest background color. There's 2 points that we need to really watch and make sure that we cover on the pattern, and they're right here on both sides, because this beige, in my case, needs to cover those spots. I'll show you on here. Right here. We don't want to end up with a gap there, so I'm placing it right on that point so that the color that goes over it will cover that spot. And then I'm going to put pins around outside of the pattern area to attach it to my pattern. That way it won't move on us. You can see through this, whether it be gray or beige or whatever colors you choose. This should be a light enough color to see through. And if not, you can use a light box, which I'll probably end up doing later when I go to place some of the pieces that I might not be able to see through all the layers. So now I'm going to decide what I'm going to lay down first. I'm not worried about the mane here. focus mainly on the face. So I think I will lay the white down first. And then I'll place this beige for the eyes, and then go to the nose piece, which I made darker than I did in the picture. And then I'll add this strip, the dark strips here. And this ends part 1. Please watch part 2 so you can see all the placement for the pieces. Thank you so much for watching.